Sanbonani Dumelang, and welcome to another exciting episode of Weekend Football Predictions on Thursday. Precious Lerara all the way from Matatian, and this is another exciting episode made for you, football and prediction lovers. As you guys know, I'm never alone on the show. I'm always with my co-host. And today we have another special guest, which I'll be introducing later on. But before that, please do not forget to engage with us on all our social media platforms. We are on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Lucas,
I'm excited. Let me say, the only thing I can say before I greet the people is just to say I'm excited with today's interview. The person that we got, that we are going to be talking to, he makes me, it gives me the goosebumps because I remember I used to watch him growing up. And he played for Manning Rangers, he played for African Wanderers. So I think it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. It's an exciting show today with this player that is coming here today.
Definitely exciting. He's going to be telling us about his life in football, and then later on he's going to be giving us the predictions that we're all waiting for.
Yes, on a weekend football prediction
on Thursday.
On Thursday, remember to subscribe, press that button, and you know how it goes. You're going to get that message to tell that we have loaded a video, and then you can go and watch the video. Every Thursday we load the videos, so make sure you follow us on our social media as well, which is Weekend Football Prediction on Thursday.
Weekend Football Predictions on Thursday, your home of football and predictions. As I said earlier on in the show, we have a legend. Welcome, Mshini Mazibuko. Year 2000, so some of us are 2000. So I would like you to introduce yourself. Who exactly is who? Welcome, Mshini Mazibuko.
Welcome, Mshini Mazibuko. It's from Elindelane. That's where he grew up. Originally from Gamapumul.
Oh, from Gamapumul?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Sometimes when we play Joe Die, like us, especially when they make it to professional, we Joe Die, like us.
No, Mshini Mazibuko originally is from Gamapumulo, endaweni ebizwa ngoNgoma.
Okay. Oh, okay. And then how did it go from Gamapumulo send up Sikbon Kichima with my professional teams?
No, what happened, brother, moved from Gamapumulo, says Etigwin Social Kalimlas, then from Lazuma, then school started the football. Let's call it because education, football.
Oh,
that's how it started. Yes. That's where it started.
I'm glad with the football education because I'm a player that generation in any doing once in a tola football. It's called it Papa. It's not
no. But when it's cut time, no. Some of us we did something wrong. It's called the football because of no time. Because we the education going to now. Ngabe nempilo yaqhubeka ngendlela eyona. Ingakho nje kubalekile ama player manje enze sure ukuthi whatever ekwenzayo football education
zihambisana football education because I've seen amanye ama development amaningi uthola ukuthi there is a football enzakalayo in the afternoon but ekuseni by school.
That is correct.
Which is good. I think we're facing at the right direction as a country. But how did you become a professional player? I think that's the most interesting part.
Okay, but what happened, there's a school that ngangifunda kusona at Nkhoesa. Then from there, in the capacity that gym. Remember, nowadays, there was a lot of competition based on that.
How you call it?
Yes. And then I moved to PMBCs where I got on the KFC.
Oh, yes, I remember KFC tournament.
Yes. We go as far as we go down Muletani from PMBCs. Then from there, 95, I never turned back.
So you went to Joburg, and then from there?
From there, then I spotted the team which is called Indoors. then in Togozo, Royal Sockers, Royal Tigers, then African Wanderers.
It's very interesting what football education has happened because we know sometimes things don't really work out. So so what I want to ask you is that you played for teams, professional teams.
That's correct.
My professional teams were team you and where you enjoy playing the most.
You African Wanderers, you're on a team and it's got some listening now. They're number for 7 years. That's where I enjoy my football. Because Wanderers was not like a team, big niggas are fully played. Then that's where I enjoy myself. African Wanderers, yeah, that's where I enjoy myself during my 80 days of the career. Yeah, that's what it is.
So now, umufika lapha na African Wanderers, ufike usungena ku senior team or you went to development structures upon?
No. Bangtashe from, remember, Wanderers are relegated from 97, 98 season.
Yes.
La kambe khona usiyaba ngonomvete uphumlane Mkhize.
I was going to come to that, but that was my next question.
Oh, yes, but
no.
Yeah, that's when ngayihlathini then lapho ukukhumbula bengi Royal Tigers. Then ithe mayithole promotion. Then ngabuya na because that's where bangispothe khona because bezidlala against African Wanderers by that time in 98.
Yes.
Then in 98, 99 season that's when I joined the police. Then from there I went straight to the first team. I never turned back from there.
And then wahlala lapha for 7 years.
That's correct, bro.
From African Wanderers now to Imani Rangers, how did that come up?
Lapho first kwenzeke ngo-2002 season. Then and I had offers. I have to choose between ngengizwa abantu bekhuluma bethi why ngayanga ukuthi why ngayanga egoli bengafuna imali iBorcas always nginqabile nemali ngila eScape Town banqaba banginika imali then Imani Rangers akhona unginikeza imali that's why ngihlale eThekwini.
And then the time of February Rangers, was it the time where we coach Okori?
No. The coach I think it was Steve Kompela, my first coach for 2003.
Oh, okay.
Steve Kompela, because season I coach Yes.
Oh, okay. No, that's nice. It's nice to hear and to know and understand because sometimes we look at these players and then we as Ama fans would be like, Mshini Ndabenganga a goalie. He could have played for Pirates, could have played for this team. I mean, Mshini are shooting. There was an offer from Cape Town, there was an offer from Nkhoesa Swallows, but this wasn't good enough. And Imani Rangers was coming with good money.
That's correct.
And then there's Bafana. How did it come up?
It came up in 2002.
This is when you saw Rangers.
No, I was African Wanderers. And Sheikh Mashaba is the one who gave me a chance to play in the national colors. Yeah. And Okunye Kusunga was in 1999. Remember, the national team was 23, but already with Dstv. Also, in Nyagayam, 23.
Yes.
Then Sheikhs then Galuza Ganja. To be part of the second team. That's correct.
Oh, yes. I remember that squad.
Yes.
That was 1990. No. That was during the qualifications.
2002 in Sydney.
Yeah, 2002 in Sydney.
Yeah, 2000. I'm sorry. 2000 in Sydney.
Can I tell you a story, Mshini?
Yes, brother.
I played as a student in KFC.
Okay.
In the Eastern Cape.
Okay.
When the year 2001-2002, I was at varsity.
No, that's great.
And I remember there was 50 of us at varsity, and there was a coach that was hired, and the coach had to get 25 players.
Okay.
And I made it to the 25 players. But then, when that was 2001, and I said, if by end of 2001 I am not a professional player,
That's correct.
because when I looked at them by a seat, and I was like, if I don't make it there, then Yalegi Paul. End of 2001, because I was still not a professional player. Yalegi Paul. Like completely.
Wow, sorry about that.
I played, that's when the varsity football started, because authority, KZN, UKZN, that's when it started. I was that, and there was an international player from Yaseli Sudokto, where the national team, wayefunda kwakuthiwa UT but lengala MLSL time.
Melissa
He used to worry us in the midfield. But you know, I'm saying this because I'm excited. I'm talking to Mshini, and this is not just Kulumayo, guys. It's what we know, you know. And then you didn't make it to the under 23.
No, because of me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
And then after that, then you got a call up. Shakes Mashaba to the senior
Yeah,
team.
because of Shakes, why you because I give up and I'm going to look for the football was for my inches there, just the national team, which is probably
No, it's not. I mean, like we said, we only interview legends. He played for the national team. And if you think of the other players that we've interviewed, they all have the national colors. So, Mshini, it's nice to have you again. I mean, having to play for the national team, having to play for African Wanderers, and having to play for Imani Rangers. At many ranges, what did you achieve that you say that was your highest achievement? We Rangers versus we African Wanderers.
Okay, brother, remember we Rangers. Kunesikhathi lapho besidlala khona i-Absa.
Yes.
I-Absa ngiyakhumbula sidlala i-Absa i-Swallows i-Absa 2-4.
Yes.
That's the Absa Cup final. And we Rangers, when Steve ufika into eyiningi in football because la beqala khona this thing called like modern football. Iqala ishintshe izinto and we come up with the new ideas, as you know, Steve Kompela. You know what I mean? And from there, brother, that's when engafunda khona okuningi ngaze I want to be a coach just because of how Steve Kompela is things. Yes, brother.
So in other words, he came with a lot of professionalism.
That's correct.
Into the team, and you enjoyed that professionalism.
That's correct.
And then, who allowed you to take on? There's a picture of was it a Man of the Match awards? Three.
Yeah, but
do you still remember them? Which team are you playing up against?
They will coach the preference. If you put on a day, if you're choosing a better player on a day, you know, so it was Pirates.
I knew that big team was in there.
Ajax.
Okay.
And Mamelodi Sundowns.
Sure. That's good. I think you should have had Sundowns, Pirates, and Kaizer Chiefs. And listen to all the big teams. If you're in Afagis Park.
I wish, bro.
And there was a team. Remember one day you wanted to play? You were going to play against the Sundowns.
Yes.
And then you had an ankle problem.
That's where I get injured. That's why I get injured. Since we were preparing a game against Sundowns, then on that day, I think it was the 2nd of which one? Because remember those cards was that up until December.
Yes, that's what I want December. Before we change to this European style.
That's correct.
Yes.
Then from there, I injured them since for example.
Then they went and played. Then they got each way 2-2. Do you feel if Ubukwana Mdlalo, like the outcomes would have been different?
Because you know, they always win the game in the middle field.
That's correct.
So that means you were not there. So if you were there, do you think could have been
But yeah, I'm talking about my please. Don't get me wrong.
It was gonna be Bentley Amatrick.
Yeah, bro.
Do you believe that sometimes when you have isn't like Amatrick, some people they feel like there's a special power that you get from that? Because I mean, you're talking about yourself, the Godfrey Sapuya, the Poland Lanya when he had Lotto Leo. There was another player from Mamelodi Sundowns. Who was it? Was it Tony Bedikwe? No, it's not Tony. The one who replaced Rafael Chuku, the big striker that replaced Rafael Chuku. He also had Amateur. So, is it true, Wuti? You get some special energy if you have a different hairstyle?
No, brother. That's Samsung.
As well, Amanda asezinweleni. So you gotta be Samsung. You need to have that hair so that you can make sure you enjoy football. And then my other question, there's a game where Chiefs played, I can't remember which year, Chiefs played against Mani Rangers and Chiefs crushed Mani Rangers 9-1. 2 goals with disallowed. People say it could have been 11-1. Were you part of that team?
No, brother. I was not part of the team. Remember, I joined Mani Rangers 2002, 2003 season. Okay. I was not part of the team. The team that won elite for the first time because of it was they introduced PSL.
Yes,
then Many Rangers were the first team
to win.
Yes, that's correct. I was not part of that for that squad.
You know, I'll tell you something about the teams that he played for. Something that is special. Mani Rangers was one of those underrated teams, and they won the league. And then leaving Mani Rangers, African Wanderers, go ask Kaiser Chiefs. They will tell you about African Wanderers. And I remember there was a time to how you Wanderers is of the case, but they would make sure they beat Kaiser Chiefs. That's one thing that was special. And if I remember well, me watching him play, he was one of those players that we are faced with the team and you're like, hey, why not joining the team? Why and from my knowledge, he was one of those brilliant players. It was nice to watch him in the midfield. I wish you can watch a video, and watch a video analysis. A left-footed player. Yes, you will see something special about these two players. You will say, when you talk about the midfielders, you talk, this is what you talk about. And then one of the questions that I want to know, if football is changing, there's a different way that you can manage. And you look at our goals our Mshini. What is the problem?
No, but about
national team,
number
one. You know, we celebrate when somebody scores 15 goals.
But
exactly.
No, but at the moment, we sure what we are saying. We are in crisis, especially even in the national colours. But it's the way it started here in Matimi. But the problem there is, I don't know which is it's not that Indlela Zalangai, but in Tabang quality. My players that's now. And my coaches there to my foreign coaches. I'm sorry, like, but Tabangala Kulim Sabizim. We asked that we PSL if more Omar that Mangezi, the first thing is honestly,
I watched the other team playing yesterday and I was looking at like, this coach is going to be in trouble soon. I saw my friends at this shorty. We need one goal, and it wasn't happening. And I was like, is this the beginning of the hot seat? Because in South Africa, if the team doesn't perform, even if players miss goals, if you're not winning games, say coach, now you are a coach. I know are you with Westville High School?
Yes.
Okay, you are a coach there, and I think last week you went to play in Bloemfontein.
Yeah, 22 schools, yes.
22 schools. And how did that one go?
But even though Sinazang is winner at the tournament, but in terms of experience, for Abafana, because we had a young team in our school, and their tournament, if Masia was so because of we go as far as semi-finals, then number 3, which wasn't bad.
I mean, coming from Devon, when I go to these provinces, you go to Joburg, there's something special like and those how come this player is not a professional? And for a KZN school to make it to that top 3, I think there's something special that you're doing in that team. And today you hear, what's happening today here?
Today, I'm so there.
Okay.
Over 35. Over 35.
I'm saying alone.
You qualify with your time.
Okay, what's Mshini age is not important, but with this
time you qualify.
But will I make it to the first starting lineup? We don't know. So today you're playing, but normally you are a coach during the week.
That's correct.
I mean, I think that's good. I mean, you still give back the experience that we know you had, and you still give it back to the community. I call it giving back to the community. And I can see there's a lot of ex-players here.
Yeah, they're quite.
So the competition, it's still tight.
It's still good. Because of if whatever is done, we think of, let me see if I still have it. Because of if more now, there's no one to take away from you.
Hey, the other day we were this other player, Usandile Ndlovu.
Yes.
And Usandile Ndlovu, which player has a problem.
Yes.
I'm looking at Usandile Ndlovu.
Yeah.
He's like this to me.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Uche.
Yeah.
How does it work?
It's happened. During my days, it was 2 players. the late Lekheto. Jacob Lekheto. I don't know if you remember. The left one. That one, he was very, very engine. The other one,
why we Swallows? Yes, Jacob Lekheto from Swallows.
Swallows. And the second one, it was who's this guy from Free State? He played for Pirates. Swing. He's from Free State, and how can I forget this one? But I'll tell you this. Yeah, but those were the players because of Nkhoesa Mufedi.
Oh, okay.
Yes, only player because I have a double engine. I don't know if you know that.
No, I know.
Okay, then
I know.
Whenever I go down, when I come back, Nkhoesa, you know what I mean? If I create sometimes there's a stage where you said I try to create him over it. I know to play 2 new, that's why he's a 7.
Some card. But I see when you interview the legends, you get a lot of stories. That's sometimes because when you guys are eating from the dressing room, I want to come to that. When for African Wanderers, you're playing for Imani Rangers and the Bafana. Have you ever experienced a teamini or they would try 9 to 17 9 by that?
No. To be honest, brother, the African Wanderers, remember, you played to Baba or Konza Kashembe.
Yes.
Then you used to use Vaselina,
Wagashembe,
and the soap. Yes. And at Manning Rangers, but during my place days, come over from OK League by that time.
Yes.
Those were MTC, First Division.
First Division,
yeah, OK League.
Yes.
Then you move to 7. And there's a lot of stories. It's right. Yeah, it's in my mind.
And even comparison change, there's a lot of stories. If you listen to Dr. Mike Chai, let's say, why niggas doing to get on a Kulmisutebo from Louis, or Pegel and Otebo from so that's how I wanted to know it from Gwen. But have you ever go in your Zala, you lose the game, and the Ninga ball? Because one goalkeeper said, Yati Bola Lisa, were born into a Kalwi born and a Pamwag, and he didn't go for the ball. When have you ever experienced it? No,
brother.
Or else you get them because I'm young, sinner and time.
No, but you should have mood because sometimes, in football, but I don't know if some of them are positioners or Agwanyenza. But then you can go out and living was umdlalo kufanele abe umdlalo webhola ngokuphelele lapho ngizama ukuchaza ukuthi lapho umdlalo uyazi izinto zenzani mawukwazi ukumazi umuthi ekusebenzele usebenzise umuthi kunani.
But do you think when do you think umuthi usebenza kulabo bebosebenzisa those teams? I mean, we know Pirates, Chiefs, we still see today mabengene fieldini bazohamba be group ufike kuyo lapha epalini kufakwe and then kuyiwe ngala we still see. But do you think it does that work?
Hey, brother, I don't know.
It's psychological. If you believe it's a sport.
But I think Pirates if moya mawuzo ngala umdlali ngeke ukwazi ukuma emva kwakhe. Because into ephuma la kuyena kuyakumelana na. Yabona? Smell nje. Yabona? Mawuma naye fanele umbe ngcono ube because once somebody kanje into eza la kuwena is a problem.
Is it the same man?
I don't know ukuba besebenzisa.
Bathi babevuka ngo3. Uthi uMcfish uthi babevuka ngo3. Kuthi bahambe bayogeza. Bayafika lapha uzofike le ndoda ezogeza uqala nokuyibona ugeze ngento emnyama wekumlini.
Yes.
It could be one. Yeah, it happens in football. It could be one of the so you have to stand like ungabi ngemva kwakhe.
Ungabi ngemva kwakhe because mom kanje it's a problem. Yabona? But you know Thabo Mngomeni sibuze imani unuka kabe ethi man sungikhela wena. But I'm not saying they're losing mood, but I'm saying to say it was very hard to remember because umoya moza ngala ngashaya phansi if ungaqinile yazi sifanele udlile lento engane
oh yes
entrance if my find entrance ungashaya phansi.
Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it's going to be an exciting one, and I think for today we'll just hold it there, and I'm sure we're going to have round 2 with Mazibuko. I think there's a lot that you need to talk about. I mean, as well as he's relaxed, he wants to talk about things that he has seen in football.
I have a question before the predictions. As a coach, what's one thing that you always tell your kids about life, about professional football? If they get into professional football, be aware of it and try to avoid it.
No, but what I always tell my players, whenever you play, you must play as if your life is depending on a day because you never know who's watching. Discipline, enjoy your game. You know what I mean? This football is about enjoyment.
Yes.
You know, don't say if. You don't use if. I said to them, if I don't work with you. You have to be always
saying that You know, I like this because guys we are authentic. No, like seriously, because you tell my boardrooms I wanted to ask you this question. You become a professional player.
Hey, problem.
How then do you make sure that doesn't affect you?
That you need to be disciplined in that because akona machera nazophazamisa and that is why ubona abafethu abaningi beyithola besengxakini ukugula just because of amacheri beyinkinga enkulu ubona icheri uyayibingelela ikushaya ngehagi perfume niki orange that orange information all information numbers address everything, you know what I mean and say hey bukele orange
I've never had the orange.
I'm telling you
Bro,
it's a problem but you wena ke mama ufunani
yeah.
stick to what oyaziwa ngcono rather than uyithola ufumana then end up with days
yeah, because we end up hearing these sad stories. Even as the story Sika Kanye and the guy almost got killed because of Abantu Mazan. So it's sad stories, but I'm glad, guys, especially to you, Abasakula, Abagoma Development, guys, just make sure that as Mshini said, remember he's a legend. He's been there, he has seen that, he knows what he's talking about. We have to be disciplined. Without discipline, you wouldn't be here. We would be calling him, yes, it's a legend if he got discipline. He played for Bafana Bafana, he played for African Wanderers, became man of the match against Mamelodi Sundowns, man of the match against Pirates. I mean, that it doesn't get better than that. I mean, for me, I think he's one of the legends that we always have to respect and always honor them. I would say these are the legends.
Yeah. And it's very important to honor people basaphila. I like in about discipline. You remember when we were talking to Annalise, he said the same thing.
Thing.
Discipline.
We keep on getting this from our legends.
Yes.
They say discipline is the key. So if you're not disciplined, you're not gonna reach your goal. Because usuka ekasi welcome. Ubuya lapha no Mshini. And the Mshini nothing has changed Gwen. But usubuke kumuhle. Because usuvela ku TV. Yeah, no, discipline is very, very important. Yeah.
Going to this weekend's predictions. On Friday we have Orlando Pirates and Amazulu. What do you think is gonna happen there?
As I am from Durban, homeboy, I'd love to see Amazulu winner. I'll give it to Amazulu 2-1.
2-1. Can you, Lucas?
No, 2-1. Yes.
You know what? I always enjoy the weeks where I do my prediction by myself. When I'm up against the legend, it's a bit tough because he played the game and he knows exactly. But I think that's the Pirates' home game. So, look, Pirates is playing a stupid football now. They're not convincing. They only played one good game when they played against Mamelodi Sundowns. And Amazulu is also hungry now. They've been losing. They lost to this team, the local boys, Richards Bay, and I'm sure they want to win now. Amazulu want to win, and Orlando Pirates want to win. I'll give it a draw 1-1.
Okay. On the same Friday, which is E14, we have Golden Arrows and Stellenbosch.
That's a tough one. Looking at Golden Arrows, I think this one, I'll give it a draw. Draw 1-1. And I think they're playing away, isn't it? Stellenbosch and Golden Arrows.
Yes,
1-1. I'll give it 1-1.
Yeah. Look, he's right. It's going to be a tough one, but I think I'll give it a draw. If there's a team winning, I'll give it to Stellenbosch. I think Stellenbosch will win this one.
Okay.
Probably by 1-0, and if they don't, it's going to be a draw. Yeah.
Okay. On the 50th Saturday, it's Richards Bay and Maritzburg United.
Oh, Richards Bay, Maritzburg United, and it's a Maritzburg home game.
No, but no,
it's Richards Bay.
Richards Bay are on fire, and those guys could see they're in business because of from first division. They know stuff there. There's no money there. But you can see
the
way but no, I'm going for Richards Bay 2-0.
I think I'm also agreeing. Maybe I might be different. A score might be 2-1, but yes, I'm giving that one to Richards Bay.
Okay. Kaiser Chiefs and Chippa United.
Chiefs.
This looks like it was a no-brainer.
No, Chiefs. I don't see Chippa because of this one you need points and pressure. And the last time looking at Kemeton Wildala against Swallows, I think they're starting,
To gel.
to gel, you know what I mean? But I'll give it to Kaizer Chiefs. 2-1 the British. So I think 2-1 the British.
2-1. I think I also give that one to Kaizer Chiefs because you know Mshini, what disturbed me about Chipa United when the season started and we did our first interview that was with Anelezi, and we also asked Anelezi, said this is the beginning of the season. And this is in the car. I'm coaches who relegate. I mean, I said to him, which coach you think might be the first one to be sacked? And the Watiena, it's obvious. And that's what you mean obvious. What I was like, but Clayton is doing well, and even the previous guy, the former player as well. The color guy, what's his name? He was also doing well, and then he got bombed. So I think for me, Mr. Penges, you need to have that consistency and keep the coach until a certain stage where you see that now you're in trouble. Because this chop and changing, it doesn't give the team the balance. And in saying that, I'm also going to give it to Kaizer Chiefs. It might be a 2-0 or 2-1 as Mshini said, because of that consistency. They don't have that consistency. Yeah.
Makes sense.
So I'll go with Mshini on this one.
So if you look better, it was my predictions.
Especially because we were doing that with the legend. The legend is here. And please remember to subscribe, and then remember to send us those messages follow us on our social media as well. Send the messages, request any of these. You see where we are. There is a lot of former players that are here. They playing the over 35. He said I'm qualifying for an over 35 because of my tummy. The age is not an issue for me, so I will be playing. And Mshini, do you think you're gonna win today? I'm talking about you now going to play.
You're gonna win.
Tell me, do you still have that strength that you are known of?
They don't call me machine for nothing.
Oh,
You're still that machine. And sure, you spoke about discipline, and you have that. Is it a case of anything? That sometimes I heard he once ran from Endlini to Emma ground just because he wanted to pick up his form and his strength. So is it a KZN thing? I mean, we know there's a lot of strong players in KZN, and you are one of them. Mapudi Kanyes was one of those players. And Noved, do you guys have a special thing in Nzalane Tegwin? Or no, because we name Taba, you go up and down, so you get that.
Remember, brother, if man gets it job, but so including if much you say in cow, the late Black Trail. There's no way we gonna be.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And you say that's Novet is coming from there.
That's correct.
Who was that? Pumlani Mkiza is coming from there. Uri is coming from there. You coming from there. So that energy is coming from there.
I know. I wish you can ask them what was the secret. There's a place called Lekichimama Ashko in Race Course.
Yes.
We used to run
around the race course.
I'm telling you.
The race course, I think it's over a kilometer.
Bro, we used to go there. Pre-season. That's our pre-season. Any car we go his voice, he said, "Go, must run. Make sure they keep finishing in."
And you look at him.
Look at him, bro.
No. You see, I have to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and please follow us. Don't forget to subscribe. It was a good day, a good episode. Did you enjoy the episode?
Yeah, we're definitely doing this again. So if you have anything you'd like to ask about Mshini, definitely let us know. And then next time,
good luck for your game. I hope thank you so much for because football, we call it now. You say football is life, because our life is based on football.
That's true.
I'm sure it's you.
It's life. That's why I'm living. I'm living football. I'm living football. That's why I'm still in a coaching job. So that I play football. Now I'm in a position of giving back to the kids. This is what I have to do. My time is no more now. Throughout my days, I have to give it back to the kids so that as I was able to achieve to become a professional one.
Oh, that's good. I mean, we had an interesting story with the legend here today, and I'm sure you want to hear more about this. Probably before the end of the season, you're going to invite him again. There's a lot of questions that we want to ask him, but we don't have enough time today. He is playing. Now I can see other teams are getting ready, and I saw other players coming through as well, so he needs to go to the field. Mshini, as we said, I will Mshini Mazibuko.
No.
Please go there and show them. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Mshini.
Thanks. Bye.
From Weekend Football Predictions, bye-bye.
Ciao.